I know what you're thinking. I know exactly what you're thinking. Who the hell are these two spas? Well, these two gentlemen here, well, not that you would know they're gentlemen, with the whole plastic bag thing going on. Not sure how that fits into the ecology direction of the country. But anyway, these are the rubber bandits, or as one particularly unkind wag once called them to me, the rubber arse bandits. I'm not sure what he meant by that. These are a comedy / hip-hop duo from Limerick, and as you can see, their whole shtick there is, apart from looking like a couple of planks, wearing plastic bags on their heads. And humour and comedy is subjective. Everybody likes a different thing, and I think that's perfectly fine, and that's how things should be. So these guys have quite a following, and they first came to prominence. That was about 20 years ago now, I suppose. Or is it even that long? Anyway, with this song basically kind of based around the travelling community, called A Horse Outside. I remember when it came out, it was a bit edgy, a bit out there. Anyway, they've gone on to become part of the woke Irish entertainment scene. They are very much part of the in crowd now. They are feted and lauded by the mainstream media. They get regular appearances on our main chat show, if you like, the Late Late Show, which is a very long running show. They're regularly popping onto that, and if you're being feted and lauded by the Irish mainstream media and appearing regularly on shows like the Late Late Show, and you still think you're in some way edgy and out there, you're doing something wrong. I have news for you. You're not in any way edgy, and you're no longer out there, because you're not outside kicking the status quo. You are on the inside, and you are the status quo. So why am I bringing up these two lads? They style themselves Mr. Chrome and Boat Club Boy Band or something like that. So the reason I bring these two cats up is there is a really annoying trend now in Irish society, and it's starting to really sicken my arse that Christians, Catholics in particular, just get slagged off and ragged on and joked about and trampled on 24/7. And whilst 30 years ago that was a bit edgy and a bit, bit out there, today the whole landscape in Ireland has so dramatically changed. Like, we in Ireland never do anything by half. We lurch from one extreme straight to the other. We never ever stop in the middle. It's an Irish thing, it's an Irish trait. I don't know why it is that way, but I have seen it time and time and time again. And we went, in my lifetime, from being a very conservative Christian Catholic country to the opposite. I mean, literally, it's just, every day is rag on a Catholic day. Every day is make fun of religion day. And as I said, it sickens my arse now, because it's just never ending. It's ceaseless, and it's not edgy and funny anymore. Do you know what I mean? It's because the same people who do that, like these two idiots here, would never ever dream of making a joke, a comment, or any remark about a certain other religion. It wouldn't happen. It never has happened. And it's not going to happen tomorrow or next week or next month. These people will quite happily poke, prod, kick and gouge Christians, Catholics, all day, every day. And they think it's funny. And there's obviously a market for that too. But the same hypocrites will never ever touch Islam or Muslims. Not in a million years would they. let's have a look at their latest work of genius. And this was made for the government. And it also features another bellend, another narcissistic, preening peacock who has come to prominence, again, feted and lauded by the establishment, as some kind of medical guru slash expert, Professor Luke O'Neill. He's again appearing everywhere since the Couve outbreak. So let's see what these two titans of Irish entertainment have come up for, which was made supposedly for the government, and it will highlight pretty much the point I was making. See what you make of this.
Wafers are haunted with the ghost of Christ.
I think that is a key job in the Vatican. They've got, rooms full of Jesuit priests analysing communion wafers.
What's inside in it?
Nasty germs, so you got bacteria growing in there.
Let's just say, for argument's sake, if we did want to find out if there was the presence of Christ in a communion wafer,
yes,
would we put it in here?
That's the thing, to look for the face of Christ in there.
I think they should ask the Higgs boson.
They should.
Do you know why? Because if the Higgs boson gives mass to subatomic particles, that means that it's a really tiny priest. That's agar jelly.
Agar jelly, yes.
If I had a communion wafer, could I grow my own little Christ, like a pocket Christ?
You probably could, yes. You could.
That'd be very useful. It'd be like a Tamagotchi.
Yeah. Look, I'm sure there's people out there find that absolutely hilarious. I think it's about as funny as a fire in an orphanage myself. But the point I was making is that that's just taken the mickey out of a large section of Irish society, that the entertainment, the media, the chattering classes, the so-called artistic classes, they really don't give a rat's about those people. They will quite happily make fun of, joke about, prod, kick these people day in and day out, and they know they're going to get no repercussions. Maybe a few mean tweets and a few pissed off comments. There's no blowback, and they know that, and that's what's so hypocritical about this. It's like you just poking this harmless, docile dog that's lying in the sun, and these petulant, spoiled, narcissistic brats insist on poking it with a stick when it's doing nothing to them. But they won't touch the Alsatian over there. Oh no, no, we're not going near that dog because that'll just bite my arm off. I'd just rather poke this docile one here. Sorry, it's lazy. It's just lazy. It's been done 10 million times before. There's nothing original here. And whilst you're free to do it, and I would defend to the last breath your freedom to do it, my question is why? There's nothing original here. There's nothing original here. There's nothing edgy here. So, come on. Really? Move on to something else. Think up some new shticks. This has been done to death, and it's just not funny anymore.